Hello, hi, hi. Welcome to stream. Yes, there's nothing on the screen right now. I know I don't have my app open. That's on purpose currently because I was charging my tablet until just now. Um, so yeah, give me a second. But yeah, hi everybody. Hello, hello, hi, hi. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah. Let me get BGM. Hold up. Da da da. Let me shuffle. Okay. And okay. We got BGM going. I hope the volume is fine. But yeah. Let me pull up all my stuff that I haven't pulled up until yet, just because charging. My tablet's at 55% now. I think that should be fine for today. I hope. It would be kind of bad if I had to stop stream because my tablet's out of energy. That would suck. Okay, let me get this. Where's the USB thingy? Ah. Ah. Let me plug you in, please. Yes, okay. Bum bum bum. I need to open my app, which I haven't done. I may not be the best prepared today. Oh, then let me, just in case. Okay. Yes, blah blah blah. I may not be the best prepared today, but on the bright side, I had some good food today. I had some leftover mee goreng I made yesterday, and I also had tomato soup. It may not be a whole lot considering it's already 10 p.m., but I got up. When did I get up? Like 12, 1 p.m. ish? Like 12, yeah, 12 to 1 p.m. ish I got up. Okay. Let me, where's the app? Bum bum bum. Oh, I need to put it like this. I have so much stuff on my desk. Okay. Yes, USB connection, please. And hopefully this time, no tech issues in the regard that it just decides to disconnect for whatever reason. That would be really annoying. Okay, we got that. I turn off the internet on my tablet. Okay, Animiro. Nah. Okay, hold up. Hello? Maybe I should have set up earlier. Whoopsies. Okay. Guess we redoing that one. Yes, remove this. Add window capture for the, I don't know how many attempts already. Let's add this. Okay. Hello? Oh, okay, so this is great. Oh, okay. It was just not working just now. Okay. You move down. I will align this in a second. I just need to edit this. Transform, where's transform? Transform. Edit. Crop top. Hold on, I need to hide this for a sec. It's okay if you see, like, if you see the app that I'm using. That doesn't matter all that much. I just... Okay, let me have this pulled up. Okay, now you can see again. If you see the ads from Ibis Paint, it's also not the worst. Specifically because I did turn off the Wi-Fi on my tablet, so I don't dox myself. Okay. Close. Let's minimize this a little. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, this works. Okay. Now that we are set up, we can draw RIYO. Okay, I started stream usually after like 4-ish minutes, so... We just spent 7 minutes setting this whole thing up. Anyways, hi. Let me get the reference. There you go. Because now we're going to color. Let's see. We got this. Well, let me pull up another thing real quick, just so that I can get started properly. I need to clean up my desk sometime. I have like charms and like a glass, I have my recorders. Have I ever mentioned that I really like playing the recorder, by the way? What's a song I could play real quick? And yes, I did just grab my recorder, because I can. That's enough. Hopefully that won't get me copyright striked. Okay, yeah, I just need to pull up a thing on my phone just to keep an eye on things. So anyways, I've had a decent day, by the way, because it's not boiling hot. But yeah, surprisingly... Oh, jeez. Low-key, this song is a little annoying. Anyways. But yeah, so... Today, thankfully, it wasn't all that hot. So I was able to pretty much chill. I slept, as I said, I slept till like 12-ish, 1 p.m.-ish. My food. I had my coffee. So we're good in that regard. Okay, where's the... Nope, okay. Got my brush. Okay. I need the flat color of his skin. Because I usually start with the skin when I color. It's like the easiest to like pinpoint or like get down. Okay. Bu- bu- bu. I really hope I'll like how this one turns out in the end, cause man, I don't want to start over another time. And okay, I already decided who I'm drawing next week. I do have my schedule kind of sorted out. Actually, let me grab my schedule real quick. I sent it to myself. Just a second. Save image. I did prepare it already because, hold on. Save. Thank you. But yeah, I did prepare it already because, I know on which days I work this coming week, right? And I usually schedule according to that. I have one day where I'm in class, like, till later that day. And it takes a lot out of me because it's my JP class and learning a whole new language is a lot of work. But yeah. Other than that, but yeah, based on that, so the day I have my class is usually the day I can never go, never stream, because I'm out late. I just want to chill. I just want to lie down, talk to some friends. But then, so currently, the days I work are pretty flexible, sort of. Not flexible as in, oh, I can decide when I work, but no, rather flexible as in we reallocated some of my hours so that I can participate in events where I usually wouldn't be able to because of the limit of the hours that I work. But you know, so like this week I'm only working 2 hours. I already worked those 2 hours, and I don't stream on days where I work. And so because I didn't work some other hours this week, or won't be working some other hours this week, we decided to instead put them on another day, basically. So this is why you will not be seeing a stream from me on Friday, I believe. Hold on. I'll pull it up towards the end, actually. Yeah. I need to. Okay. But yeah, I'll show you guys then. But although will I show you guys my schedule actually? I mean, I could. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Sunday when I play Danganronpa, about which I still have to figure out the issue that I have. My bad on that one. Yeah, the vodka cut short, unfortunately. I need to figure out the issue that has come up with it. What the hell? Wait, I need to figure out why it kept lagging so badly. Because there shouldn't be a reason for it. Wait, I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. It's just really annoying. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I will figure it out. I do have an idea of what I could do. I was gonna test something out tomorrow with a friend. Probably tomorrow. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, which sucks. Then I will have to change my schedule. But, yeah, either what I have in mind works, or I'll have to reschedule Danganronpa until I figured out how to fix the issue on my PC. And then there shouldn't be any issues. Yeah, unfortunately I can't really promise anything in that regard, which really sucks. But yeah. You know, while I'm not gonna show you my whole schedule yet, I can tell you what is gonna happen. Just give me a second. I need to pull up where I have it. Ba-ba-bum. Let's see. Load. What I can say is I do plan, like, I already know which art to use for my schedule. Because, on June 1st, I drew a Pride art. And since it's the last schedule that still has June in it, I decided to use that one. But yeah, as for my general plans, so Monday, I just have a little bit of class, it's nothing too big. So I'll be playing Jump King. And hopefully I can... I really hope I can get past Bargenberg. That'd be great. Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't do any streams because I'm busy with uni and with work. Thursday, I'm gonna do another JP study to practice for my exam. God, I really hope I do well in that exam. But yeah, other than that... Oh yeah, one thing, by the way. I learned how to write, like, I can recognize the kanji for nani. Like, it doesn't look the best, I will say. However, I can recognize it. I know what this is. Whoops, I hit my mic. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's a kanji I recognize. Ni... Do I remember how to... Nihon? Was that it? I hope it is. Oh yeah, also... That one. So yeah, yippee, some kanji that I know. And then... Doesn't look the best, but I remember some, okay? And we take those wins, okay? We take those. Man. Just let me color this man's skin, please. Jesus. But yeah, Thursday JP study, Friday I work, so no stream there. I work the entire day. Like, the entire day that is, like, the work day, not a 9 to 5. But, yeah, so no stream that day. Saturday, we're drawing our next person, our next streamer, our next VTuber, so I'm excited for that one. They are a friend of mine. And, I did ask them if they could send me their PNG so that I can put it on my thumbnail. Due to time zones, I will have to wait for a response. But, yeah, they are aware already. I've mentioned that I might want to draw them. And they were like, yay, let's go. Yippee, basically. And then Sunday, hopefully Danganronpa, if I can get this to work. Like, if there's no issues. But, yeah, for the time being, this is the plan. Oh, yeah, also, I think... So, if Danganronpa doesn't work out this week, on Sunday, then I'll play another game instead. I did go through my Steam and, like, look at, okay, what could I potentially stream sometime in the future. And, yeah. We'll see. I could instead play... Honestly, I could just play Jump King instead. That's a game that I already know works. Other than that, one game that should work would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, honestly. I do have to make a new account, though. So, I probably wouldn't be doing that. Also, I want to point out I'm not good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I genuinely I'm a beginner. I'm not great with TCG games usually. So this is your fair warning now. If you expect a grandmaster at Master Duels, you need to go to someone else's channel. I could probably play Cozy Typer. Honestly, Cozy Typer is fun. It's cute. Although it may be a little boring, maybe. It's a very chill game. So I don't know how everyone would be feeling about that one. Yeah, we'll figure something out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whoopsies. Nope. That was on accident. I just wanted to check the percentage on my tablet. It was just the usual ad, so no one cares. Yippee. But yeah, we're good. No worries. Do I have all the skin now? Yes, I do. Great. Right, next step, the eyes. I always I flat color the skin, then I do the eyes fully. I always render them right away because I can't stand this dead look in the eyes. Like, I need some life to be breathed in there, some soul. Otherwise, it just looks creepy. If you heard something just now, that was my loafer that's, like, under my foot. Like, when I sit down at my desk, I take them off so that I can, like, also put my legs up a little if I wanna. But, yeah. God, I have so much stuff. I need to clean up my room, honestly. Okay, what's something else I can talk about? Oh yeah, I was being a big ol' adult the other day. Cause, okay. So there's this one convention in England that is a VTuber convention. Vexpo or VExpo. One of the two. I'm not entirely sure about the pronunciation. But yeah, that's happening. That's in Birmingham in England. And, that is at the beginning of September. I think it was September 5th through 7th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I really want to go. Now the issue is I haven't had a passport since I was a child. Which means I needed to get a new one. And I only thought to get a new passport with the announcement of some guests who I really want to meet. Due to being my Oshis. Yeah. TLDR, thank God I got an appointment, for that the other day. It should be done soon. I say soon, it takes like a little over a month to make a passport, but when I have my passport, I can get my ETA, which is basically a visa for England. Like, specifically if you're from the EU, I believe. Sorry, excuse me. So yeah, and so I had to Google how to like get the like ETA done, and apparently you need to send a picture of whatever passport you're using, like whatever documentation you use that allows you to travel, and upload it to like the government like website for that specific like for the ETA. Um, and then you like you need to like put in all your details like hello my name is Kira Balota, I'm this many years old, blah 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 blah, like all the things. Um, and then you also must pay the fee that is like £15, something around that, 15 to like £18, I think, something like that. And then you're good, basically. You just wait a few days. It's a digital visa as well, so can't lose it. And yeah, that's about it. It's not a complicated process or anything. Oh, wrong reference. You did not just see By the Beat from Niji Sanji and in there. No, you didn't. Let me look at them big ol' eyes. Okay, that seems like the base color here, roughly. But yeah, so yeah, that's the process for getting the ETA according to the British government website. So yeah, and as soon as I have my passport and visa sorted out, I can book the plane, book the hotel, get my tickets. So it's not a guarantee that I'll be going, but I really want to go because I have some Oshis to talk to, as I just mentioned. Yeah. If I can go, that'll be amazing. I might potentially have a friend to room with, maybe. They aren't sure if they're going just yet. But if they are, that'd be cool. Hold up. I need to figure out colors. Which one do I use? Do I use the smudge? Yes, but smaller. Outside. Done. Oh yeah. I really hope I be. Bleh, I can't speak today. What is wrong with me? I really hope I can go to Vexpo. It'd be really cool. Like VTuber specific convention is something you don't expect out of Europe. Yeah. Oh hi Lancelot. Thought I'd stop by while doing some uni work. Okay. Good luck with your uni work. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, so traveling to England would be cool. I've also been meaning to go to England for years, so that'd be cool. Da, da, da. I've been wanting to go to England for a really long time. Originally, I planned to go in 2020, but guess what happened to the world? So that never happened. Um, and yeah, I've never like traveled that far by myself, like completely alone. I have traveled like to Austria on train. I've traveled with friends to France and to Belgium. With my best friend and his family, I went to Norway. But like all by myself, this would be the first time. Which is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But it's also pretty exciting. So I hope everything goes well. I can go and have an amazing time at the con. Okay, we breathed some life into this guy's eyes. Although I do think this can be a bit more rounded out. Yeah, this side. Okay. This can go in here, yes, and this as well, yes, thank you. Okay. Teeth and the rest of the mouth. Let's see. Yeah, Rio has like a little like fang, as you can see here. I know this very, very pixely, but you get what I mean. He has a little fang, which I think is a cool and cute design choice. It does remind me a little bit of like 2000s/2010s like people's OCs that you'd see on DeviantArt, for example. Like with a little snaggletooth, I guess. Classic. But yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I think it's cute. I think Rio has a great design. And the person I'm drawing next, I could drop some hints just for the sillies. Yeah, the person I'm drawing next, I'm not gonna drop their color scheme, just to keep the suspense up a little bit. But they have a lot of frills. They have very long hair, and I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to like show when I draw it. But there's that. What's something else I can say? I believe they have heterochromia. Let me check. If I'm wrong, this is gonna be embarrassing. No one tell them. Let's see. Let me see your profile picture. Yes, heterochromia. Yeah, okay, I wasn't wrong. Yippee. Thank God. So yeah, heterochromia. They have cute ears. And a tail. Ooh, animalistic features. What's something else I could drop? Here's the thing that I don't want to spoil too much. Oh. I keep going to the wrong references, my bad. And I'm so sorry, I hit my mic. That was not on purpose. My bad. But yeah. Yeah, I believe I've said enough about that friend that I'm gonna draw. That is some strong shading. Hold up. Do I want to keep this? Do I want to keep this color? I feel like it's a little strong. I know I literally color picked from RIYO, but I feel like at least for my style it's a little strong. Let me darken this a little. Yeah, that looks a little better. I sincerely hope that RIYO is gonna be happy with this. Cause man, I took way too long to do this. I will be completely honest, the fact that I have so many tech issues, that there's so much that I have to like keep in mind that I can't do, or that I have to fight, it is a little discouraging. Just a little. Like, streaming in itself is really fun. So I do want to keep it up. Yeah, I did have the thought, what if I just don't stream until I, like, have better equipment? But that felt bad too. For me personally. So instead, I'll just stream as I can. Even though it's not the greatest, even though the quality kind of sucks, I am aware. But I still appreciate every single person who ever decides to stop by, who thinks, oh, this person looks kind of interesting. Even if they don't stick around. Just the fact that someone thought it like worth checking me out in the first place is something I'm happy about. Yeah, I do entirely understand why someone wouldn't stick around. Taste is subjective after all. Doing what makes you feel good about yourself seems like the obvious choice here. Yeah. That is true. I always feel good about myself, like, being able to share something that I've made with my own two hands. Or, I guess, with my right hand. So, I want to keep doing that. Even if I don't reach a too great audience, I'm just still having fun just doing what I like. And that's the most important part. I will say I don't like shading that much. Shading is a pain in the ass. Let's see. It looks more alive than before, that's great. Okay, no, I have to shade the fingers a little differently. Oh, wrong tool. There you go. Lamau. Did my thing disconnect? Hold on. Man, wait. It did! God, I didn't even do anything! What the heck? Okay, just a second. Man! Time to restart the app. What is it recently? God dang it. Man? Swear to God, this better not happen during my study stream. Use debugging. I've debugged this before. Hello? There you go. Jeez. Okay. Back to this. Okay. Okay, we're back on track. Okay. Let's see, where were we here? Man, technology genuinely despises me. Yes, I may be a swamp witch, but come on! This is the 21st century. This is the year 2025. A swamp witch is allowed to have technology. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Okay, got this. Okay, skin is done for the time being. Let's go. Okay. Hair. OTOHARU RIYO. What is your hair? Yep, that was by the beat. Whoopsies. Okay, base hair color. Check. Man, Rio's hair color kind of, like, his hair reminds me of cotton candy. Like, you gotta admit, it kind of looks like cotton candy in a way. Like, at least color-wise. Is my stream dying? Why does it feel like my stream is dying? Can't do anything about it. Cries. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna color Rio's hair. Like, base color. And then take a teensy tiny break. Just a tiny one, just to drink some water. Maybe eat a little snack. I do have a snack on my desk, actually. It's like a little... What is it? It's a, like, chocolate wafer. Everything seems fine. Okay, that's good, because my OBS is always telling me that something is dying. So, I honestly never know if my stream is fine or not. What is Rio's eyebrow color? It's like kind of dark a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a sec. First, the base hair. Like, the clothes are the final part that I need to add. But, like, if I don't have the skin, the eyes, and the hair, then it just looks odd. But when you have those things, then you can at least tell the person, and then I can judge if it's eyed or not. That's why I usually go in the order that I do. The most defining features first. Man, I love it to almost erase everything that I've done simply because the brush size was a little too big for the eraser. You know what, maybe I should... Shouldn't I close some tabs? Because my BGM is not very... Not my BGM, my OBS is not very happy right now. A whoopsie. You know, man, I don't think I can do anything about that. That sucks. I promise one day, either within this year or the next one, I will have a better streaming quality. I can guarantee that. Okay. Okay, let's see some of the streaks. So, and then I'm gonna take a tiny break. Where else does he have blue? Over there. Oh, that's it for the blue, actually. Okay, purple. Yeah, this dude's hair seriously looks like cotton candy. A little bit of purple over here. A little bit there. There's some in the back as well. Over there. And here it's more hidden because I put the hands there, so not this one, but this one. Okay, base colors for hair are done. You know what, I'm gonna add one thing to the skin actually, because I like to add a little bit of blush, just to, I guess, add blood circulation to the face. So let me do that. Just a tiny bit. That's a little too strong. It doesn't have to be strong, like, in general. Like, just something subtle so that there's life in the body. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay. We got the hair. I'm gonna take a tiny break. Where's my water bottle? Something dropped. What did I drop? That was my phone. Everything seems fine. Oh, okay. The cable my phone was on, it got caught on my chair. That's what happened. Everything's fine. Okay. Ugh. That's a can. I did not plan on drinking a Monster Energy right now. Where's my water bottle? Ugh. Where did I put it? I could also just drink the Monster, honestly. I do have something to finish tonight, so honestly, might as well. It's the... Which one is it? The Chaotic Juiced Monster. It's pretty. Also, I need to put away that can just a sec. The can that I had, by the way, I had that yesterday during my class. It's the Aussie style lemonade. It was pretty good. Also, considering the weather was burning hot, I really needed something, like, lemonade-ish. I really needed a lemonade that day. Oh, man. So, yeah, Ooh, okay, hold up. I can do the like cool thing. Let me pause the BGM. Okay. Actually, no, I don't have to pause it. I can just turn it down. Yeah. I can just mute the BGM. Oh, look at me. I'm a cool streamer. Okay. ASMR. Oh my god. Me who absolutely despises listening to most ASMR. Man, okay. But maybe I shouldn't do that on my tablet. I'm gonna put this off my desk for a sec. Okay. Hopefully this isn't gonna be too loud. This is your warning now to shield your ears. I'm gonna count down. So yeah, ready for the can open ASMR in 3, 2, 1. I gave you a fair warning. Yep, that's the good stuff. Actually, I could also do a cool thing and get a straw and put it in the like can opening. The metal, what is it called? The thing that you like have to like the thing on the can that presses it open, pushes it open. What is it called in English? Oh yeah, that thing. I could like fixate a straw through that. I could. But should I? Oh well. Hold on. I'm gonna write, not here. I'm gonna make an extra layer. Okay, hold on. I need to doodle something. This works. Okay. Okay, this is big on the screen, so anyone who decides to stop by can see this. By the way, the chocolate wafer thing I have, it's from Austria. Oh, also I have to put back the BGM. Whoopsies. I am definitely professional at this. 100%. Do not doubt me ever. Oh yeah, chocolate wafer from Austria, Pog. It is a little molten, not gonna lie, but it still tastes good. Also, this is fine because I have had proper meals today, so this is no issue. Wafer has been consumed. It was really good, as expected. Wrapper is in the trash. I have a trash can next to my desk. So yeah, we may continue. I'm gonna keep this layer, it's still useful. Okay. Back to this man. So I'm gonna take another sip of my monster. Also, actually, let me check how this looks without the dark background. I already had a dark background. Whoopsies. Let me delete this one. Hey, look at that. It could be a little brighter. Not gonna lie. But that's what rendering is for. Okay, let me do a thing. Bum. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. I'm gonna use the wand. Then I'm gonna invert this. And erase it. And now I have a layer. You know, I may have done a few extra steps actually, now that I think about it, but oh well. Whatever works, that works. Yeah, you want that layer specifically? Let me see if I can do something with, maybe the saturation, just a tiny bit. Oh my god, he's old. No, he isn't. He's old. No, he isn't. He's old. No, okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is way better. The purple is a little bright, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna pick a dark color and I'm gonna turn down the opacity on this. Okay, this works. Perfect. Now let me place my leg a little differently. Okay. Let's see. Shadow here. Some shading here. There's like this technique that I've seen. That's also for lighting, but like highlights I do a little differently. So I'm not gonna use it for that, but for shading it's pretty good because I often struggle with how to shade hair. But I just saw it randomly on Twitter, fun fact. And not gonna, I'm not sure if I do it correctly necessarily, but it kind of works, so who cares? Okay, this seems to be working, so that's good. Pog me. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works. Perfect. Oh, whoopsies, didn't mean to do that. Okay, can do this, and then we use this layer. And this is where we put the highlights. I'm also gonna lower the opacity on that. There's no specific color or anything to the highlights on Ryo's hair, so I can just go in with the white. But like the way I do them is not too special or anything. It's just little like scribbles of color. Not color, little scribbles of white. That's it, really. Yeah, nothing too complicated. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's see it without this. Hey, this looks decent. This looks like something. Okay, where is... There's the hair. I'm gonna use the color that I got from the shading for the eyebrows. Like, maybe a little darker. Oops. Just a little, maybe a little more pink. Okay. Okay, no, this is wrong. Okay, maybe if I go more towards the gray. Like that. Yeah, this seems right. This seems alright. Ba-ba-bum. Now we go a little darker for the shadow on the eyebrow. It's coming together, boys! And we've been at this for an hour 20. I've been drawing for an hour 10-ish. So honestly, this is looking good so far. Ooh, there was one thing I did forget to do for Ryo's hair, because I do like to add a little bit more, like, definition, I guess. Let's see. Just to, like, add more, like, detail, like it's not just a flat surface. I may be drawing anime people, but they deserve some realistic, like, detail. Even though it's not the most realistic, but it's, like, more realistic, you know? Also, I realized there the color didn't. Where's that? This. Just move it here a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, that's fine now. Okay. Ba-ba-bum. Where was I? This is the highlights. This is the hair. Da-da-dum. Or not the hair, but like the line art. Yeah, I realized that it looks a little flat, like in the back especially, so this is pretty necessary. Just to make it look like he doesn't have, like, just a piece of cardboard glued to the back of his head. Okay, this looks better. Just gonna add a little bit more here. I also need to move the cable a little bit. Ugh. Cable management and I don't get along. Okay, this is better. There you go. Alright, now we put this back on. And we go in for the details. Oh, you know what? Wait. Put this back away. Because, I'm doing a dark shirt. Yes, I can combine some of the layers, actually. I can combine the hair. I can combine the skin. Yes. Alright, now it's a little bit more compact. Do a new layer. The color pick. Because color pick is the safest option for me to actually get it right. And that's also another thing. Why I ended up like changing the color a little, because my tablet makes colors look brighter than they are. Which means, in the end when I post it, it's not gonna be as bright. Not as saturated. So I had to like even slightly oversaturate the color just so that it's visible later. Like not visible, but like better, you know? So yeah, there is indeed method to my madness, believe it or not. Also, it's really warm. If I turn on the fan, would this become a problem? You know what? We're gonna test it out. Do you hear the fan? Because if you don't hear it, I can keep it running while I draw, but if you do, then that's a little annoying. It doesn't really show up, like, on the microphone thing, but, I don't know. You know what? I don't even think I needed to be running for a long time anyways. I'm pretty much chilling. I just needed a little bit of air. And I can't really open the windows right now while I'm streaming. Because I decided to stream at nighttime when it's less hot, meaning though that insects would fly in at night, which is not great. This is no bueno. Okay, yeah, I just need a little bit of wind, just a little bit. We chillin'. Okay. Back to Mr. RIYO. I can put this down just a little bit. Okay. I'm just checking again for the line art if there's anything I forgot. But I think I'm good. Pretty sure I am. The line art, at the very least, is VIP approved. VIP, I believe, was the fandom of RIYO. Yeah, I showed it to a friend who was in his community, and they said it looks good, so I trust their judgment. Okay, you know what? I think I will. Hold on. Yeah, I'm taking a mini break. I'll be right back. Let me doodle a thing. Because I realized what time it is, and And one, I need to let some fresh air into the apartment, but also my mom asked me to check on a thing that is at nighttime. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna doodle a thing real quick. Oops. Hold up. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm gonna check on everything real quick. I shall be right back. Yeah, it's just gonna take a few minutes. Yeah, I'll be right back. Kira returns from checking on everything. Windows are open. And the thing my mom asked me to check on has also been checked on. So I can text her tomorrow. Because I'm sure she went to sleep, I know. I will be able to text her tomorrow. Yeah, everything's fine. We good. So now, back to the art. There. And I also left my door, like my room door open, so that some of the fresh air can also get into my room while the wind blows outside. It's so nice. Like, okay, genuinely, if I wasn't streaming right now, I might have just sat down in the living room and just been chilling there. Honestly, I might chill in the living room after stream. Like, put on something else, like a VOD that I'm wanted to catch up on, or something like that. And just chill. Chill, draw a little, because I do have some stuff I need to finish, and I wanted to finish it yesterday, but yesterday I was just very much dead. I was really tired. Okay, where else is there darkness? Nope. Well, I did forget something, but honestly, don't want to edit in retrospect. I should. I'm trying to do this man justice here. Just give me one moment. Good enough. Although, okay, I can continue. Let's see. Ready to color this in. Where else is there black? Get the triangle there. There's a couple of strings. Okay. Now don't mind me while I take another sip of my monster. Hey, I was genuinely looking for my water. I just couldn't find it, and I was too lazy to get a glass and fill it up with water. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have left the doors open there. I can hear paper fly around. Okay, you know what? Another BRB. Just to make sure everything is fine. Go on. I'm not gonna mute for that one, actually. I'll be right back. I just need to check if everything's alright. So just give me a second. Okay, I think I know what happened. I think. Cause my mom, she likes to sew, and so she has like the oh god, what do you call that? The like thingies, the like to lay out how something should be sewn. Yeah, so that is almost basically just lying around. Like literally it just lies on a beanbag and there's something else on the like sheets of paper to like keep it there. Not to keep it there, but it's just there honestly. And I think that's what made the sound. I think that's what it was. Cause it's right in front of our balcony. And so I think the wind just made it make the sound. Which is a little annoying, but oh well. It's nothing horrible. Everything's fine. I was just a little worried, like, what is going on over there? But yeah, we're good. No worries. We can calmly and without worries continue drawing OTOHARU RIYO. You know, this specific song from my BGM, this specific one always reminds me of A Date with Death. Because, A Date with Death also uses Dova Syndrome for their music. They also use Dova Syndrome's music, so... I mean, the good thing about Dova Syndrome is it's not copyrighted. Like, it's copyright-free music, which is why... I shouldn't have drawn there. Which is why a lot of streamers use it, actually. Like, if you don't have the money to commission, like original BGM, then the easiest is to literally just search up Dova Syndrome. They have a YouTube channel, which is where I pull their music from. But I believe they also have a website, which would be more comfortable to use, I'm guessing. But, I don't know, I just pull up their YouTube, I found the playlist that I needed, I'm happy with it, I don't care any further. I heard more paper flying around. That should be fine. I just want to stream and have fresh air, man. And the thing is, like, I have everything, like, super wide open. It's not just, like, you know, in Germany, you can have, like, the window just, like, just slightly open like that. No. So, I mean, yes, but no. I have it full force open. So yeah, there's a lot of air coming in and hopefully cooling down the whole apartment. I'm gonna ask our Alexa afterward, like when I'm done with stream, what temperature it is. Because that's usually a good indicator for me to know if I've let everything cool down. You know what? Hold on. I do need to change up a tiny thing in the line art. Alright, that was just a small thing I needed to change. It wasn't a big change, I just finished a line there so that I could get to the important part. Okay. Oh, I do need to add that here. And this one. Here's a little bit. I'm not gonna add the details on that part. They aren't that necessary here. Okay, that's all the black parts, I believe. Oh, no, almost. The wristband here. Not wristband, but bracelet. There you go. Bracelet is such an easy word and I couldn't remember it. Damn. Anyways. Gonna change the color up here a little bit. Yeah, honestly, I can put all the like flat colors on one layer because this is... It's not a like full illustration type drawing. So I don't need to like I don't need to sweat every single tiny detail here. And with this I'm gonna have way more fun than what I did before. Because before that I was way too focused on the details. Not gonna lie. Okay. Gonna take another sip of my monster. We're cool. Okay, I need this blue over here. I can keep the white of the jacket, honestly, by just, like, having the background there. Loki. Although, I should give him, like, a separate colored background at the very least. Yeah, you know what? Okay, but we're gonna do that at the end. Just so that I can see everything else that I'm doing. I hear more paper flying around, but that's unimportant. I did put a stool at the doors so that they don't fall, like, into place again. Because that could damage the glass, and we don't want that. Yeah, the inside of this jacket is blue, so this should also be blue. Okay. There is a blue background on this. And this is also blue. Anything else that is blue? Yes, the bracelet. So that bracelet is pink. Let me get that real quick. Oh yeah, and the silver from The necklace and the ring. This needs to be lighter. Okay, got that. And anything else? No, the rest is white. Okay. So now get the white. Re-enlarge the brush. I take another sip of my monster. First we do the glove. You know, I wonder what Ryo's dominant hand is, because he only has one glove. And I mean, I also only have one glove, but mine has like the purpose for drawing. What's the purpose of his glove? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this layer under the skin actually. Just to make things easier on my end. Okay. And with that, I can remove this layer again. And now I can add the shading. And whenever I shade something that's white, I like to go in with a blue, actually. So let me get a... Oh, whoopsies. Let me get a dark blue. Then opacity. Yeah, that's a good color. Okay. Yeah, it works on everything. Perfect. Guys, we're almost done. After so long. This is gonna be the end of an era, guys. Oh my god. Okay, and then the background. And we change the color. We give it a light pink. Or would a light blue be better? Hold on. Duplicate layer. Then we turn this into a blue. Purple is also cute. I mean, my color is purple. I usually tend to put things on a purple background. Think thunking. I don't know, which color is the best? The purple, the pink, or the blue? Because I don't want to just give him the white background. That seems a little boring, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go with a blue background. I think that's the best. Okay, let me combine all the layers. What is this? Seems like I don't remember. Oh well. Okay. One thing I want to do is I want to give an outline. Where was this? Where was the thing? No, not pixelate. Style? Stroke, there you go. We add an outer stroke in white. Okay, that's good. And then we add a light green, a signature. Now, I'm still figuring out, okay, what's a good signature for myself? Let me, where did I add it? Let's see. This is still a work in progress signature. It's like supposed to like be a lily pad, but also this is it. I still need to work on this. Let's also give this an extra outline. History, stroke. Okay. Okay. With that, I would say I'm done. Save image. Congratulations, I have finally finished drawing RIYO. This took so long. It was such a long journey. But we did it. I started drawing it months ago, mind you. Literal months. And I finally did it. Oh my god. Now why did this take so long? Little me was not feeling too great about a lot of things. But we finally got here. And honestly, I'm proud of myself. I finally finished my first bigger art project for this channel. And now I can start with the second one next week. Hey, there's the boy. So yeah, so much for being here with me. Thank you for spending the time with me along this journey while I finally finished this man. I hope you had fun. I kinda did. And yeah, I shall see you tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do some Japanese study. I'm gonna get back to the kanji again, because I have a test soon. I fully remember one more kanji by now, which, let me make a new layer for this. I know the kanji for nani or none. This is the wrong tool. Wait, hold on. Wait. This is the one for nani or none. It could look better. But this is what we got. But yeah. OTOHARU RIYO finished. I hope you like it. Cause man, I owe this one to him at this point. I did think, oh man, maybe I should try to get this done by his birthday, but then his birthday passed already, and I was like, oh well, whatever. I'll just get to it when I get to it, I guess. But here it is, the finished product. Man, I'm glad with how it looks, honestly, specifically because, I wasn't happy with the first one that I tried making. This one has a lot more life, in my opinion. It has a lot more character. Because low-key, the first time I was just doing a little bit more fan service-y for a friend of mine, and it was just not the right move, honestly. Maybe for another time, but for doing the guy justice, this is the one. And I like how it turned out. I think it's cute. It references the pose from this one Hatsumika song, Matyoshka. I think it's good. I think it's alive in the way that art should be alive. Yeah, I yapped on. I'm glad I've got to finish this. Thank you again for being here with me. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. So, Pakira, everybody. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post this under Ryo's art tag. And I shall see everyone tomorrow for my Japanese study stream. Yeah, once again, I have a test soon. I have an exam soon. I need to practice. Tomorrow, I'm gonna practice. Depending on how the weather is, I might start stream earlier, actually, just so I have more time. But we will see. And again, Saturday, no stream. I'm doing some IRL stuff. And I will be back late, I think, so I won't have the energy to open stream. But I will definitely figure out. If I don't figure out the lag thing by Sunday, then we're just gonna play Jump King instead. But yeah, I am glad that I have another game that I can play, where I know I can play it. But yeah. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, for listening. And yeah, I'm gonna head out. But Kira, bye-bye.